Now that we have seen the conversation, let's move ahead and we'll review the verb ser one more time. As I said, this is the most important basic grammar you have to learn. So let's revise it one more time. The verb ser, it has got the conjugations as soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. Yo soy, tú eres, él, ella, usted es, nosotros somos, vosotros sois, ellos, ellas, ustedes son. Again, to repeat the rule, soy cannot go with any other subject pronoun except yo. Soy is corresponding only and only to yo. Similarly, the others, eres is corresponding to tú and not for anybody else. Similarly with es, somos, sois and son. Also, we are learning or we are writing up till now the statements. So it is pretty much like English statements. So if you say yo soy italiano, that means I am Italian. While writing in Spanish, it is not necessary to write these subject pronouns. That's because of the rule which we have learned, that soy always goes with yo, eres always goes with tú. So even if I write only soy or only eres or only es, it means that they are corresponding to their own subject pronoun. But it is also sometimes compulsory to write subject pronouns if you want to emphasize on some person. Like if I write es and some adjective like Italian or Italiano, es Italiano, that means él es Italiano, he is Italian. Suppose there is an adjective, or I want to state that a person is a student, and if I write es estudiante, in this statement es estudiante, I am not able to get whether that person is a boy or a girl. So in that case, it is necessary to write él or ella, that means he or she. Rest of the cases, it is not required as such. Down here we can see the note which I have already explained you while doing the conversation module, that the negative always comes before the verb and the adjective always comes after the noun. Make sure that you have written this rule somewhere down in your notebook, so it's necessary while framing any sentences. Now we'll move on, and here we have got two exercises which of course you have to solve. The first exercise, we have got some statements over here on the left hand side. There are some subject pronouns written in red, and on the right hand side you have to answer them. So how to do this exercise is, read the first statement. For example, yo soy italiano, I am Italian. The subject pronoun written in red is nosotros. So what you have to do is, you have to refer this statement and convert this statement according to the subject pronoun written in red. Before converting, it was yo soy italiano, and after converting according to this subject pronoun nosotros, we have the answer as somos italianos. So we have got somos, that is corresponding to nosotros, and since this original statement yo soy italiano was singular, nosotros is plural because there are a group of persons, so italiano also changes to Italianos. In this manner, you have to solve the rest of them. Here you have been provided with the statements. In the red, there are subject pronouns according to which you have to answer. That was with the exercise 1. Exercise 2 is also kind of similar with the exercise 1, but in exercise 2 there are question answers. And there is a twist in this. The exercise 1 is purely, the answers will be purely positive statements. In exercise 2, you have to write all the statements, all the answers in negative. For example, the first one, ¿Eres americano? This question means, are you American? And I have answered, no soy americano. I am not American. Please refer the rule of negative and adjectives if required for writing down these answers. The rule stated that the negative comes before the verb. So, no soy americano. In this manner, you have to answer these questions in these blanks or in your notebook. Be honest while solving, and after you solve these two exercises, you can refer to these answers and check the results of what you have written. After you are done with these exercises, let's move ahead and we'll learn another interesting thing, and that are anatomies, or also called as opposites. The first one, el café es barato. That means the coffee is cheap. El Jerez es caro. That means the sherry is expensive. So we have learned two new words called barato and caro. Those are opposites. Barato means cheap and caro means expensive. Next, el sombrero es viejo. The hat is old. Sombrero means hat, viejo means old. El libro es nuevo. The book is new. Libro means book and nuevo means new. Next, Pedro es alto. Pedro is tall. Alto means tall. If it's a girl over here, you'll replace O with A and you will write alta. Miguel es bajo. This is not bajo, this is bajo. Miguel is short. Bajo means short. Again, if it's a girl over here, you will replace it with O with A. So it will become baja. El hombre es gordo. The man is fat. Hombre means man. Gordo means fat. El hombre es delgado. The man is thin. Delgado means thin. El vino es bueno. The wine is good. El perro es malo. The dog is bad. Perro means dog and malo means bad. If you remember that while learning the common expressions, we had dealt with a word called mal or muy mal. Mal means bad and muy mal means very bad. But that was used only for the greeting purpose or statement purpose. If you are denoting a person or any noun, you have to write it as malo and not only mal. Okay, so there we are. I hope you have learned a few new words in here as well.